What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a great day. We are now officially live here on YouTube. We got so many of you guys over here in the comment section coming from TikTok. We got Lydia, we got Perks, we got the Game Corner. What's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm talking to all of you about how I've profited over $100,000 in 3 days by being in the stock market, in the crypto market. I'm going to share with you how I did it. I'm going to share with you the lessons that I learned, and I'm going to share with you how you could do it. Now, as you guys know, every single week on YouTube, I upload real estate, money, and business content on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Saturdays, I go live just like this, so me and you can talk to each other, so you can ask all your questions, and so we can talk without having to go back and forth in the comment sections. We talk direct. We have a bunch of comments coming in. What's up, everybody? Angie, crazy. Lydia, crazy. Perks, I love your vids, bro. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I'm humbled that you watch them. Now, when I look down, it's because I got my laptop over here, so I stay on track. And also, we got a special guest with us today. We got TikTok right here who is joining us. TikTok right now is on live as well. They're joining us because some people, for some reason, haven't subscribed to my channel yet. And you guys need to. So for everybody who's watching, we're on YouTube Live and TikTok Live, which is exciting. We are getting questions. We are getting so many of you joining in. I appreciate the love, the support, the everything. It's honestly been amazing. Now, for those of you who are on this live stream, number one, thank you so much. Number two, it shows that you're a hustler. You want to learn how to make more money. It shows that you want to learn more. And it shows me that you guys are serious with what you want to do. I want you to also know that I do giveaways. Why? Because I want to motivate you to learn more in the real estate, money, and business industries. I want you guys to go out there, build your dreams, build your businesses, and that's why I do giveaways. Just recently, I did a giveaway for a PS4. 3 controllers, 3 games. We had a winner that I announced live yesterday. And also, I'm going to be doing $20 giveaways, $50 giveaways, $100 giveaways, $1,000 giveaways. And I do that because I want to show you guys that I value you, I appreciate you, and I want you to go out there and win big. Now, everybody who has questions, I'm seeing a bunch of them coming in. Keep on asking your questions. When I finish talking on the topic that I'm doing right now, I'm going to answer every single one of them. So don't think I'm ignoring. I'm going to be answering them. Now, here is my story on how I profited over $100,000 in the stock market and the crypto market. In 2017, the crypto market was kind of unheard about until December hit. In December 2017, everything started to just shoot up. It was crazy. And if you have been in the crypto market at that year, you would know. Now, I got in the crypto market probably November 15, 20, 25, something around there. Early December, the first days of December, that's when I was actually getting in and investing. I bought some Bitcoin. I bought some Cardano. I bought some TRX Tron. I bought some XRP Ripple, some Ethereum, some Litecoin. I bought a bunch of coins. And I invested at that time, I think it was about $5,000. And I was like, let me see what happens. So I invested the $5,000. I was a beginner, had no experience, no idea what I was doing, but I knew that I had the bare basics of how I can get involved in this crypto world. You are not going to believe it. I literally invested the days before everything started to peak. As I got into the crypto world, I would invest here, I would invest there, I would invest there, and it was very slow as I was investing. And when I officially went in heavy meaning a couple $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, I think it was actually $10,000 I invested. I began with 5 and then I kept upping it. So when things started to get real crazy and the hype started to boom everywhere, I then bought me a big bag of a coin called TRX Tron. And this coin, when I bought it, was at 2 to 3 cents, somewhere around those numbers. Now, a couple of days later, this coin went from 2 to 3 cents to almost hitting 30 cents. Let me ask you all a question live right now. I'm reading your comments right now. If I bought the coin at 3 cents and the coin went to 30 cents, how much did I just multiply my money? Was it 5 times, 10 times, 20 times? Answer that question right now. If I bought the coin at 3 cents and it went to 30 cents, how much did I 10x, 5x, 20x my money? Let's see if you guys know. I'm looking right now in the comments to see. Angie's saying, so my $40 is of no use. Not at all. Angie, you can join right now. That $40 can become $80 in the stock market and crypto world. I'm going to share with you how, but I'm sharing with you my story right now, so don't get sidetracked with it. Lydia's saying 11x. If I bought the coin at 3 cents and it went to 3, if I bought it at 3 cents, it went to 30 cents, how much did I multiply my money? There you go. We got Ali saying 10x. We got an Arabic name saying 10x. I can't read that for some reason. We got Lydia saying 10.5x. The Game Corner saying 10x. You guys nailed it. I made 10 times my money. So if I invested $10,000, I made 10 times. That was $100,000 profit. If I invested $100,000, I would have made $1 million. Now, when I invested, it wasn't all in TRX Tron. It was in Bitcoin, just general cryptos. But you guys are understanding how the money was made. Now, I was sitting down just chilling, nothing crazy. I invested the money. A day passes and I see my account going up. And I'm seeing it go to $20,000, to $25,000, to $30,000, $50,000. And I was like, either this is fake, either there's no way I'm going to be able to remove this money out of the account that I had it in. Either something trippy is going on. 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. My account was literally just moving like this. I was like, what in the world is going on? I didn't know to run to my mom, to run to my dad, to run to my brothers, to my sisters. I was like, I am hitting the lotto. This is the fastest $100,000 I've ever made with literally not having to put any effort with it. And the money kept on going up. Now the money passed $100,000 in profit. And I was like this. My goal when I entered investing was to hold for a minimum of 5 years. I was like, I'm going to buy some cryptos. I'm going to buy some stocks. And I'm just going to hold for a minimum of 5 years. I'm not going to look at it. And when that money went up to $100,000 in profit, I started to shake saying, I think I should pull this money out. I think I should at least take my initial investment out. I think I should do something, but I was a rookie, unexperienced, and I was like, I want to make more. I started to get greedy with the money. I was like, $100,000 profit, 102,000, 105,000, the numbers were going up. And I was like, I'm going to try to make more money. My goal was to hold for 5 years. That's true. But also, when you get that amount of profit, guys, when you make a good amount of profit, you also should take at least your initial investment out. And not just that, but you should also take some profit out, because anything that goes up so quick has to come down and start to kind of balancing itself out, right? So I didn't do that. I profited over $100,000. The next day came, the 100,000 became 98,000. I was like, hey, this is basic movement. And the next day became 95,000, then 90,000, then 8,000, then 70,000. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? My 100,000 plus profit was literally in front of my eyes. I kept refreshing, going down and down and down. And every time I want to pull out, I'm like, you were at $100,000. Now it's $90,000. Are you sure that you want to pull out of it right now? Wait, why don't you just wait, Karam, until it goes back up to 100,000? And instead it was going to 85,000, then 80,000, then 70,000, then 50,000. And I'm like, I already waited this long. I'm not pulling out my money. 50,000 profit, I don't want it. I wanted the $100,000 profit. I'm not going to take that. And then it went to 40, to 30, to 20, to 10. I literally had all my profits wiped out because I got greedy, because I was a beginner, because I didn't have the experience, because I was trying to make more money, because I said, hey, if I just had $100,000, why am I going to pull out my money at $90,000? Let me just wait to go back to 100. And it never did. Being greedy in business will always kill you. Being greedy in business will always kill you. A couple years later, we are in 2020. Bitcoin is at $25,000. I myself saw it at $3,000, $4,000. And I am not a huge fan of investing in the stock market, the crypto market. I just feel every time I do it, my patience is too thin and I just go too heavy, and I'm a big risk taker. So my story with how I made $100,000 profit in 3 days was I invested, I made it, I never pulled it out, and I got wiped out. Got too greedy. The biggest lesson I ever learned. Now, for you who's watching this live stream right now, I'm going to share with you in a couple minutes, so don't leave just yet. I'm going to share with you my lessons that I've learned and what you can do when you're investing in the stock market and how you can make sure that you make a lot of money without losing. If I can ask for a favor, everybody who's on this live right now, hit that like button. I want you to smash it. I want you to break it. Let me see the likes going up. Let me see the shares going up. Let me see the comments getting commented in. Hit the like button. Let me see how many likes we can get. We have a whole bunch of people on this live stream right now. I appreciate all of you, and I love sharing my stories with you. Whether I'm making money or losing money, I still love sharing it. Now, after that, of making $100,000 and then just destroying my account, I invested in something called options trading. Options trading is basically you put $100 and you can leverage that $100 to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You can maximize however much you want to risk. And if it goes up, you're making quick money, but you can also get wiped out if you're leveraging too much, if you're putting a little bit of money. Now in options trading, I would put in $1,000, and literally the second I make the trade with such high leverage, if the stock goes up, I'm already at $1,500, $2,000. I'm profiting so quick. So in March, and it was January, February, March, when the market was getting real shaky in 2020, I think it was mainly in March when everything crashed, I jumped into options trading, and I would put $10,000 in AMC. I would put $5,000 into Boeing. I would put $5,000 into Ulta. I was just jumping around with stocks. I would quickly jump in and quickly jump out. Actually, I made a ton of money with Nikola. I was trading Nikola, which is competition to Tesla, which is really not competition because they kind of got real hit. Their stock is at like $15 or something like that. But it was from $60 to $75 just floating around. So when it would drop to 60, I would put money in there. It would go up to $65, $66, $67. I would sell. It would reach 75. I would short it. It would drop down. I would make money. So I was making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 like this in the same sit down. I would literally invest the money. The same day I would make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 from it, depending on how heavy I went. Sometimes I would make $10,000 if I held it for a day or two. So options trading was also a lot of money to be made. But again, my personality is I risk too much. I have no chill. I literally just drop the money, and realistically, you can call it gambling, and that's not my intention when I jump into it. I actually believe in the stock of it doing what I think, but it gets real sketchy about gambling or not gambling it. So options trading was another way to make money. Now, for everybody who's watching this, you can do options trading. You can make a lot of money and fast, but you can also lose it fast. But if you're putting it and you're disciplined, if you put $50, $100 to just test it out, it's not bad to do. It's honestly worth the shot. So what did I learn from making these mistakes of making $100,000 and not actually cashing out on it? I learned discipline. I learned that if you have a target, you have a goal, stick with it. I learned patience, that I don't need to rush things. I don't need to become a billionaire overnight, and that things will take time, but those are the most beneficial. I learned to minimize your losses. If you're losing $10,000, take that loss instead of losing $100,000. I went from $100,000 to $90,000, and I was like, no, I want $100,000. And I ended up going to zero and losing almost all of it. Minimize your losses. I learned to stick to your original plan. If you plan to hold for 5 years like I did, stick with it. Because right now, if I did that, I'd be in the money. Bitcoin is up and I had some Bitcoins. So stick with your plan. I learned, don't keep checking on the charts. Don't keep grabbing your phone and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, checking, did you make a dollar? Did you lose a dollar? Where's the stock at? What's the news? What's happening? You'll drive yourself nuts. I did all of this stuff. And I learned, don't panic buy and don't panic sell, and stick to your plan. That's what I learned with making over $100,000 in cryptos, with investing in the stock market with options, and just investing in general. Sometimes you want things too quick, and that's not the best route. Sometimes you want to have things too fast, and those go faster. Everybody who's watching on this TikTok, if you're not on my YouTube live, that's where I'm focusing on answering all the questions there. I got love for y'all, but I go live every Saturday on YouTube at 12 p.m. and I go live at 5 p.m. on TikTok. So you guys got your day yesterday, now it's to YouTube. So now I'm going to jump in and start answering some questions you guys have. Najib saying, nice suit. Thank you, my brother. Jer saying, where do I get started to be in the stock market? You get started in the stock market on an app called Webull. You can go on that app, you can download it. I actually have a code that I'll start giving out to you guys, that if you invest $100 into Webull, you'll get 2 free stocks. You'll get the option to get 2 free stocks valued of up to $1,400. So I'll start sharing with you guys that later, but you can start with Webull. Investing in the stock market is not hard and you don't need much money, guys. I'm going to do a giveaway for all of you. That's going to be $100, and that's going to be the money you can start in the stock market. I will transfer it right to your account, and I'm going to help you get started in the stock market. So make sure that you join my lives for these giveaways. We got Lydia saying, are you a billionaire? No, I'm not a billionaire, but this suit is $1 billion status. XRP is also a good stock. XRP, I still feel it's got movement, but it was crazy. QT Lemonade, my man smart. I appreciate that. Geo Christopher put the GOAT logo. Greatest of all time. I appreciate that. You know, Michael Jordan's the GOAT. We all know that. Thank you so much. I click like that. Can you make me a billionaire? I can't make you a billionaire until I become a billionaire, but what I can make you is make a lot of money as we go through the process of everything. What are your top 3 stock for 2021? I honestly don't look too much into the stock market. I don't focus on my top stocks for 2021. I just invest in the stocks that I feel have value, such as Tesla. Snapchat was at $12 when I was looking at it. It's at $50 now. Facebook, Amazon, these big stocks, those are top picks always, and you can invest partial in them. They cost a lot of money, but you can invest partial, and those you want to just hold them long term. Do you pay taxes in the stock market? Of course. Any profits you make in the stock market, just like anything else, you got to pay taxes. Ryan, can you call the agents right now live? Ryan, today is Saturday. It's 12:33 p.m. It's not a video to call for the flyers, but I'm going to do live stream dedicated for calling agents so I can share with you guys how I do it and how they respond. So I promise I'll do that. For everybody wanting me to make videos on calling agents live, make sure that you stick around and you join my live streams because I'm going to be eventually doing that. Hakeem saying, do you have to have a lot of money to invest in real estate? I know this is not real estate stream. I just wanted to ask. Hakeem, you don't have to have a lot of money to invest in real estate. You can have as little, literally as little as $0 if you do wholesaling, which doesn't need any money in there. And I'll do giveaways to help you get some money to get started, so stick around for that. We have Sivaru Band saying, but what I have to learn before starting trading? What you have to learn is the basics before you start trading is what platform to use, how should you start trading, how to analyze charts, what to do before buying a stock. The basics. You can literally go on YouTube and search how to invest for beginners in the stock market, and it'll teach you all of that. Ali is saying how to start in real estate. Learn what you want to get into in real estate. Do you want to buy houses, commercial buildings, land, industrial buildings, office buildings? What do you want to learn in real estate? And to get started is first learning it, saving up your money, and then getting your foot in the door, and then following me because I'll teach you exactly how to get started in it. Najib, I put 2 in Bitcoin and made $8, just bought 100. He put $2 in Bitcoin and now he made $8. Nice. That's, what is that? That's a 4x or 2x? No, that's a 4x, yeah. I had Snap and sold it, picking myself, man. Oh, man. If you had Snapchat and you sold it, that's going to be hefty because Snapchat was at like $12, $13, $14, and now it's at $50. That's, let's say it's at 15, 30, 45, almost 3x. It's a clean 2x, but almost 3x from the $15. Stock market is confusing. Stock market is confusing if you go everywhere in the stock market, but if you focus, it's not really confusing. Ahmed saying, can you explain day trading? Day trading is basically where you buy a stock today and you sell it today. You're just real quick with how you're doing the trades. You can buy it today and sell it tomorrow. That's not considered day trading, but it's still day trading somewhat. So you buy a stock today and you sell it the same day. That's what day trading is. Hakeem is saying, I meant to go. So Hakeem's asking, how do you invest in real estate the rental property route? What you do is you get enough money for the down payment. If you're buying a house for $200,000, you can get an FHA loan for 3.5%. So that's like $7,000. And that's what you would need to put the down on the house. There's also ways you can get closing costs from the seller. You can get credits from the lender. So there's a lot of ways, but that's how you would jump into that. Oh my God. Pure Goso saying, I got Snap at $10 and sold it in March. Oh, you'd be in the money right now. You'd be in the money. I got a question on TikTok that's interesting. I just looked over real quick. It's saying, how do you feel about college? I went to college. I graduated from college. And my advice to everybody who's young, who's in college, thinking of going to college and whatnot is you need to have something on the side that's making you a lot of money in order to not go to college. I advise going to college is a blessing because it's something I call a buffer. It gives you time to have excuses. Your mom and dad will say, oh, he doesn't work or she doesn't work, but it's okay because they're going to college. You'll have people saying, what are you doing with your life? I'm going to college. It gives you an excuse to take bigger risks in businesses, to test things, to be able to experiment things while you're in college. I was about to drop out every single semester. I hated college. I could not stand it. But my business, flipping houses, was making me over $100,000 a year by just flipping houses while I was in college at 18 years old. But it still didn't make enough sense for me because I already finished 2 to 3 years of college, so I was almost at the finish line. I hope that answers your question for you. My major was in supply chain and operations management. That's what I did. It was in the business field. College will train you to be an employee for someone else. I agree on that 100%. Is trading haram? There is somebody asking me, is trading haram because Muslims cannot do specific things because of religion. There is a lot of rulings on could you trade and could you not trade. So you have to really look into what you're trading. But overall, trading is not haram if you're investing in stocks that have nothing to do with, for example, liquor, the pornography industry, and other certain industries, the things that have things that are related to forbidden. For people who are wondering what haram means, it means forbidden. I'm in Italy now and starting real estate is not the best income source because here you have to pay a lot of it for taxes and people are afraid to buy houses. So they're in Italy saying that investing in real estate is not the best because you have to pay a lot in taxes and people are afraid to buy. Real estate's not always going to be the answer for everybody. It's not always something you have to jump into. So it's not just you have to buy real estate and that's the only way out. No, there's so many other things you could do. So if it's too much taxes and such, then you want to make sure that you're getting a good investment that is still going to make you money. Wheat stocks forbidden. That's one you would have to really look into and see. If wheat stocks are forbidden, basically against the religion for Muslims, I wouldn't know how to answer that, to be honest with you. Justin, do you own any REITs? I actually don't own any REITs. I have some rental properties, but if you're meaning REITs like in the stock market, no, I don't. I do have rental properties, but if you're meaning REITs in real life, yes, I own rental properties. I have a couple of rental properties that I personally own myself. What do you think of affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is great. There's money to be made with it. Okay, guys, we are about 25 minutes into this live stream. I'm getting tired. I'm getting very hot. I'm sweating because I got light shooting at me all over. Thank you all so much for tuning in this live stream. I had a great time talking to all of you. I had a great time answering your questions, sharing my story, how I made $100,000 in the stock market and crypto market, lessons that I learned. I hope you took away some value from this. Please don't forget to hit the like button, smash it, break it, destroy it. Start hitting it right now. And most importantly, share this with your friends. Let them also learn. It's always good to succeed with a good group of friends who are hustlers like all of you. Don't forget, every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, I upload real estate, money, and business content on YouTube. And most importantly, I got new merch coming out. I got new courses coming out. I got a new website coming out. And I got so much more exciting content for y'all. So don't miss out. Subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Questions are coming in. Thank you all so much for all of that. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you all in the next video. For right now, I'm out.